just gonna dive straight into it. So are you ready to start?
I'm so ready.
What made you want to start videos?
I actually started in a contest. I actually started off my YouTube channel with a friend. My friend thing didn't really work out.
Obviously you started from scratch, so was it hard to get a following?
In the beginning, it was definitely hard. The growing process from that was very, very slow. To get to my first 100 subscribers was so slow.
Have you been to VidCon or Playlist Live? That's what it's called,
Yes.
isn't it? Have you been to somewhere in the city or anything like that?
I went to VidCon last year. I'm going to Playlist this year in Florida, and I'm going to VidCon this year. Oh, and I went to DigiFest in LA, and I'm trying to go to Playlist in New Jersey, but somewhere in the city, it didn't happen last year, and it's not going to happen this year again, hopefully in the future.
What YouTubers made you want to start YouTube?
Tyler Oakley. The ones that made me want to start are sort of different than the ones that I look up to now. I still love those two, and they made me want to start, but I didn't know Troy in the beginning, but now he's, a big one for me that makes me inspired because I want to make quality content like he does. Natalie Tran of youtube.com/community channel. I've loved her for a really long time. For a while, Shane Dawson. Grace Helbig is my life. I don't want to say all the big ones. In the beginning, it was just all the more famous ones, and now it's almost more of the smaller people that make me more inspired because I feel like the bigger ones are almost doing generic tags and stuff and challenges. So now it's more of the people in my community.
You made a video about people who are scared to start YouTube and stuff. That was one of your recent videos. If you could sum that up quickly for the readers, what would you say to people who are scared to start?
I would say there's no harm in starting because for me, in the beginning, there was little to no hate. The people who supported me vastly were bigger than the hate. Don't worry about that. Just put yourself out there and be yourself. Make sure that you're yourself. Unless you're playing a totally different character, you don't need top equipment. Do whatever genre you want. Don't feel like if you're a girl, you have to do beauty. You can do beauty if you want, but you can do anything else too. It was just the best decision of my life, so I would recommend it to literally anyone.
What's your goal for next year, subscribers wise?
I try not to worry about the numbers too much. I'm hoping by Playlist, which is in March, so that's not very far away, 10,000. By VidCon, I'm hoping 15 or 20,000, and then I'm thinking maybe 30,000 by the end of the year.
We always do this thing at the end of interviews where you have one sentence to recruit any non-fans into fans. Go.
Oh no! This is the worst
Pressure.
thing ever. Okay. Maybe I can ask my parents what they think.
I think what Jack does is he takes normal, everyday things, and he puts a spin on them. Well, he puts a spin on them and he makes them funny.
Okay, that's boring.
And then he's got his mom and his dad to be in his videos, and they're pretty cool.
If you don't know Jack,
You don't know.
should.
Okay, that's what we're doing. If you don't know
Okay.
Jack, you don't know Jack shit. Can you guys cuss in your...
Can't say
If you're
that.
quoting me.
I am shocked.
I like cussing.
You don't
I
know
love cussing.
Jack. You don't know Jack.
You don't know Jack shit.